29-year-old Bruce Snyder is driving a blue El Camino with Sonora police in pursuit. It's just after 10 p.m. on November 22nd. A 911 call had just come in saying Snyder was at a residence waving a gun. Snyder was known to local police as a former prisoner out on parole. Here, Snyder pulls his car over in front of a restaurant on Sonora's Main Street, Washington, and comes out of his car firing multiple rounds in his gun battle with Sonora policeman Ryan Webb. Dashcam video also shows Webb returning fire. This is a shootout going on a Saturday night on Restaurant on Tavern Row. There are multiple pedestrians nearby. Snyder gets back into his car and takes off. Officer Webb does the same. Officer Webb has been shot in the hip, but pursues the suspect, who's now heading out of town. At this point, nobody knows why Snyder is doing this. There were too many bullets flying to stop and figure it out.
Bruce Snyder dictated the events that took place that night. It was his intention to hurt, kill law enforcement or anybody else that would get in his way that night.
Once Snyder rolled out of downtown Sonora again, multiple law enforcement agencies were tracking him. Snyder did a 3-mile loop around Sonora and came back to the exact same spot he'd stopped the first time. Again, exiting his car and firing away. This is where it ended for Bruce Snyder. You'll see officers enter from the right with guns drawn, pointing to where Snyder was down. This is 10:19 p.m., just 12 minutes after the 911 call came in. Snyder would be declared dead at 10:25 p.m. The sheriff today said the investigation revealed all law enforcement agencies acted appropriately in stopping a parolee who had no intention of going back to prison. The last officer involved shooting in Sonora was 16 years ago.